don't have that. So learning patience is a big, big accomplishment. So that was another thing that we wanted to learn. The other thing was learning to connect with the other side is through meditation. That is the best way. So I was teaching people to breathe in through your nose, nice and easily, gently, relaxing, and out through your abdomen. Your abdomen, when you breathe in, should expand, but not to the point where it's discomfort. It should be natural. You don't breathe into your chest. That's the wrong way to breathe. It's just wrong. And that actually causes tension between the shoulder blades, tension in the chest, tension wherever you hold it. So don't breathe that way. Breathe in through the nose, out through your mouth. If you're feeling stressed or have anxiety, think about breathing. Feel like the air that comes out of your mouth is lifting that anxiety out of you, or that you can find yourself floating above the anxiety, and that as you float there, it's disappearing. You're letting it all go. Don't let people bother you. Don't let people get to you. It's hard sometimes, I know, but by floating above the anxiety, you are learning how to deal with it. And when you deal with your stress in a healthy way, you don't get sick. People that handle stress well are at ease. But when they don't, you're at dis-ease. And dis-ease creates disease. So, dealing with your stress in a peaceful and calm manner. Breathe out that stress. Breathe out that anger. Breathe out that I don't like. Instead, say, or get out of the room completely. That's what I do. I walk away from it. And it could be even family. Blood doesn't make a family. You could meet someone that ends up meaning more to you in life than someone else in your own family. And that's okay. That's the other thing. You could cut the cord with family. If family tries to make you feel guilty, or it's not working anymore, and you've dealt with this your whole life, it's okay. We're told, that you have to honor the mother and the father. The only ones you need to honor for that part of it is the mother and father that are over there. If you love your parents and you've had a wonderful childhood, then that's great. Not everybody does that. They needed to clarify things, clear things. Sometimes by walking away, you are clearing it. Getting out of disastrous relationships, being in situations that are no good for you. The problem is when you stop listening to your inner voice, that gut feeling that says, I can't do this anymore. That means get out. Get out of it now. And fear cripples you. It's crippling. Because fear really isn't an emotion. Fright is a reaction, not an emotion. Fright and flight. When a predator is coming after an animal in the wild, or you feel threatened, you immediately want to run. That's not an emotion. That's a reaction. And that's what fear is. When you put a face on fear, you're giving it an identity, which it doesn't need. So take that away. Just take it away. And you'll be able to handle things much easier. Look at things in a positive fashion. Positive comes your way. I think another one of the questions was, do we feel pain when we pass? No, we don't. If you witness somebody that's over, you might, think they're suffering, but they are not. As I said, souls look about 16 to 24, incredibly beautiful, and you're immediately in that light before the body is actually deceased. And if you look back at it, or if you've witnessed that, you can really see that a body is really just a shell. It's really not who you are. It's a shell. And so you've left that. You are light and floating, and you fly, walk, whatever you want to do. There's the light. It's waiting for you, summoning you home. It's home. This is work. And the first thing that you will see when you cross over to the other side is a pet. And they look about 8 weeks old. And believe me when I tell you, if you've ever had to put an animal down, or something's happened to them, they love unconditionally. There is no grudge. There is no, I don't ever want to see her again. That's ridiculous. They are the first ones that are going to to meet you there and take you back. So anyone that has had to do something like that knows how very hard that is, or something might have happened to a pet or someone that we love. You cannot blame yourself. And if somebody that you know is constantly calling you and giving you their problems, and it's the same repetitive issue over and over, just with a different situation, different person, if you keep helping or you keep giving them money, taking them in, you're not helping. You're enabling. They chose a life too. They chose to go through these experiences. If they're not learning, you're not helping by saving them. You have to let it go. Let them go. Because you're actually stopping their progress. You're not responsible for other people. We're not. Even as parents, you're only responsible for your children for so long, and then you have to let them go. They're not ours to own. We teach them the best way that we can, and we let them go, because they chose this life too. So whatever they chose to go through, that was up to them. We cannot continually place blame on ourselves. It doesn't work. So these were some of the topics that we did go through. And remember, with your breathing, what I want you to do, the best thing to do, is to learn to breathe correctly. I would suggest the meditation be to a CD where you love the sound in the background. It's got to be something that resonates with you. And as far as the person's voice that guides you through it, I always suggest guided meditation. It's too hard for people who are just starting this to do it themselves. They're immediately distracted. Lay on your bed at night, get nice and comfortable, get yourself into a relaxed routine in the evening so that when you go to bed, it is already relaxing for you. People should not have TVs in their bedrooms. Sorry, no. Bedrooms are supposed to be sanctuaries, and not where you watch TV, because that just revs up your brain again. Where you've worked all evening to calm it down, this is not the place to watch television. So listen to a soothing voice, a calming voice, guide you through so that you can literally focus. The brain goes to sleep, the mind is always awake, and the mind is connected to the heavenly world, the other side, and that is how your spirits can come through. Spirits of your loved ones. They will hug you. You will feel their presence. That can carry over into everyday life, where you will feel them. Sense of smell, a touch, peripheral vision. All of these things are them. You've just been programmed to believe it's not possible, when it's all that's been possible. All things are possible until proven impossible. So mythology, it's not a myth. It's only a myth when somebody tells you it never existed. Well, it had to have existed at one point. And then when someone couldn't prove it anymore, or they disappear, that means it didn't exist. Well, electricity flows through wires. We can't see that, but it does exist. The world was flat once, wasn't it? Until someone proved it wasn't. So all of these things existed at one time. They've existed always. We just don't see them. And some beings have disappeared because they chose not to be written off the face of the earth. And it's okay. They are out there. And so that's basically what our show is about. And I want to help you to avoid scam artists. If you go on Google and type in psychic medium, spirit messenger / psychic medium, there will be hundreds of thousands of websites or people claiming to be what they say they are. And websites that say, I'm the only one, I had a reading in, I don't know, years ago, and now I'm the only one that can tell you who's real. I can tell you on these websites, people pay to be on these websites. Some of them aren't even psychic mediums, but they're going to take you for your money. And I'm here to tell you, if you have a question on a certain psychic medium or a spirit messenger or a paranormal investigator or a cold case file investigator, and you want to know if they're legitimate or not, I talk to people around the world every day. I do sessions around the world every day through Skype, on the phone, or in person, or I travel there. I will help you, and I will look for you. I will do this for you. That is what I'm about. I'm going to help you learn to do this yourself and to know instinctively this person is not right. They are not true. So avoid scam websites, all right? Again, that's the recap of the show. I want you to learn to meditate, get the books, and you can see this video on my YouTube channel, Spirit Vicki. Follow me on Twitter. Follow my website, www.vickymonroe.com. Check out the contest from last week's show on my Facebook page. Facebook is Spirit Messenger / Vicki Monroe. And this next week we will be talking more about how to connect with your loved ones. And the show will be dealing with children and how children are very connected to their loved ones that are still crossed over and how we can keep them connected. So check us out there. Check us out on LinkedIn, Plaxo, again, Facebook. Like us. Check out the contest. There's a lot of prize there, and you'll love it. And again, sign into this show, Mysteries, Magic, and Mayhem with me, Spirit Messenger, Psychic Medium, Vicki Monroe. I do phone readings in person, large groups. We travel to you. We travel everywhere. Watch out for the second book that's going to be coming out in another month called The Conduit. And I have other books that are on Amazon.com. And I really can't wait for you to all join. And this is a free show for you. I'm going to help you see your loved ones again and realize that you're never, ever alone. That your animals and your family, your friends, other lifetimes, they're all there. And I'm going to help you to discover this again. And also help you to avoid the heartache of having to see a million mediums because you haven't found one that's actually the real thing. So, check out the show, Mysteries, Magic, and Mayhem, on BlogTV.com. Next week, just sign in, click on Mysteries, Magic, and Mayhem, and I hope to see you. Get your questions, and we'll do the best we can to answer as many as possible. And in the meantime, practice meditating. Start your breathing now, and we'll see you then. Have a great day. It's always a good day when you believe it will be. All right? And remember, everything that lives has purpose. If you feel like you're in the dark, turn on the light. The light's is within you. Be the light being that you are. Don't be dark. Have a great day. See you on Monday.